Hi you guys, this vlog is about my multikulti work and life in London. If you watch my channel, you probably know I'm a publisher, but you might not know that I'm also a marketing consultant. So I try to attend events like this one here as often as I can.
For regular social media users, for content creators, and for brands for a couple of reasons.
This video is about my working remotely, genealogy projects, becoming Nigerian, and hanging out with my cousin Ayo, while also attempting to have some mixed race talks with her, because I know you like talking about that stuff. I've just come back from the event. One of the speakers, keynote speakers, was giving out books. I'm not trying to advertise this book or anything like that, but it was interesting because, you know, I always tell my clients, many clients, some clients, business owners who could publish a book, I always advise them to do it because it makes a lot of sense. A book is a lot better than a, business card. You throw away a business card, you do not throw away a book. I'm actually quite excited about this one. I might read it if I find the time. But even if I don't read it, I will definitely not throw it away. And there is a chance that I read it at some point in the future. So yes, so that's it. Now I've got some popcorn here. And I'm going to watch a movie because you know that I'm all about stories. And I deserve it. It's been a long day, but it's also been a very intense couple of weeks, I would say, or even months. I have been homeschooling my two sons for like 2 months. Today is the first day that they actually went to school. You know, that's going to give me a little break. And yes, I just decided to reward myself because why not?
I do talks all across the country. I can go to Blackpool right now. They will sound like they're from London. They are selling our culture and we're not getting £1. It's cool to be black as long as you're not any black person making any money. Okay? So I do stuff for Channel 4, and Channel 4 literally was on a call the other day and they literally said, anything black culture, send it to us. Wow. How many people at Channel 4 do you know? How many of your uncles and aunties are on Channel 4? No. I've shared it. Have you?
Here's another day, another event. A little more play than work.
Whatever it is, they are not members of the association, but they are always there to support us. So we are grateful for. Okay. Thank you very much. So this is very.
I was feeling a little shy. I didn't want to dance. So Onome, who invited me, decided to keep me company. I was trying to convince him to go ahead and dance without me, but he wouldn't. This was a Nigerian association event because, again, if you watch my channel, you know that Afropean Monika is becoming Nigerian. If you're going to do something, you might as well do it right. Okay, I actually wanted to dance because the Niger music will do that to you, but by the time I was ready, it was time to go home. Missed opportunities. We are leaving you behind in 2024. No more missed opportunities in 2025, even if it's only an opportunity to dance. Here is another day of me becoming a Nigerian again. This time a documented Nigerian, getting my first Nigerian passport ever at the Nigerian embassy in London. It has been a journey, I tell you. was at 11 a.m. It is now 3 p.m. Only 4 hours. There's a lot to be said, but I think I'm going to go and sit down somewhere. Oh my God. It's not easy being Nigerian. That's all I can say. Another day or evening, I am working on a Bajan genealogy book project for my Bajan American and British clients. I'm preparing to publish the book on Amazon. It is 3:49 a.m., 8th of December. And I don't usually work at night like this, but sometimes I do. I mean, if there is a deadline, then I will. The book that I'm working on right now, The Fitz Village Story, part of it, a huge chunk of it, is pretty much genealogy. So I decided, I mean, this is like a no-brainer, to be honest. The surnames need to be added to the table of content. So that is what I'm doing right now. I mean, it doesn't require much thinking. I mean, I'm too tired to edit and stuff, but this I can do and it needs to get done. So I'm doing it. I kind of move things around as well at the moment just to fill in the pages. It is 6 a.m. and I am so exhausted, but it's okay. I've just finished working. I have totally underestimated how long this project would take. It is the biggest book I have worked on so far, 80,000 words. I'm going to have a bath, delayed by 8 hours, and then I'm going to go to sleep. Good night, morning. Hey you guys, so we are in Camden Town. The last time we spoke, or the last time I spoke to you, I was super exhausted. I am still recovering from that day. But today I'm not just physically but also emotionally exhausted. But the good thing is my cousin, who's like a sister, missing in action a lot, but fine, is in town and I'm going to see her. She has a concert in London, in Camden Town, which is why I'm here, Jazz Cafe. And it was getting late, so I thought there was no point in going back to my side of London after the concert. So I bought a toothbrush, preparing to stay at Ayo's hotel overnight, spontaneously. So you guys, fun fact about Camden Town is that this is where Amy Winehouse, the singer, lived and died. Okay, it's not really a fun fact right now. My cousin is going to play right there. London's famous jazz venue. Cannot wait to hear her play. It's been a long time and I really need to relax, and that's the vibe you get when you listen to her play. I love it.
Mommy water, make me feel beginning, you're the end. You've been there before it all began. Who lives last, lives best, real talk. Now let me tell you, darling, Rome wasn't built in a day.
London loves Ayo.
Guys, if you have another phone, now or never, guys.
Wow.
No.
Ayo, back to the figure.
They say one day they'll be used and nothing against me. Listen, I got nothing to hide. I live my life the way I want. I got nothing to hide, nothing at all. Life is
I'm gonna take off. Can you help me take off my jazz cafe on camera?
Oh, can you take it on camera? I thought
No,
I had
it's
to.
okay.
I was gonna
filming
rip it up.
No, you can rip it off. You can rip it off. It doesn't
You
have
sure?
to be. It doesn't have to be pretty. It just has to be caught on camera.
Wait, like this?
Uh-huh.
It's
Oh,
not working.
It's ugly. It's never gonna go.
You know that's
off.
why I hate
This is
putting.
it.
That's why I don't put them on.
But they told me to.
Well, I guess Joanna is not to trust after all. Oh look, I've
We
read
made
it.
it.
Because it's cheaper, but I say with the band, all the same. And I have no kids with me or anything, you know.
What can I say? I'm
Oh, sorry.
Oh, sorry. So let's talk, because you know my people, they love to talk about mixed race and stuff like that. What does it mean to you to be mixed race? Does it mean anything, or?
What do you mean? I'm mixed?
But specifically
The
mixed
backgrounds.
race people in America, they really want to identify as mixed and not black. That's the movement that's...
Yeah.
I don't know if you noticed that.
Yeah, I know. But
How do you
it's-
feel about it?
You know, but it depends because I think, but in America,
I'm recording.
you really, you really do have mixed. They used to have a lot because when I used to live in America, to me, it's like in America we really go by the rule.
The one drop.
One drop.
But there's a lot of conversation happening about that.
Of course, all my backgrounds they matter. It's
Yeah.
important because that is the
What makes
you know, we are
you
the
who
sum
you
of
are.
all of that, right? But I think that at the end of the day, I would say, you know, I know when I talk to JJ and you know when JJ asked me, you know, because JJ asked me, why is Billy golden and we are brown? Like we are, you know, he notices the differences in the colors. And
But
all
in a
this.
very innocent way,
In
like
an
the way
innocent
children
way,
do.
exactly. And I said to him, well, because you know, brown comes in many different kinds of shades. I said, Billy's golden brown, you have the reddish brown. Mommy at the moment is like kind of yellowish brown because
Because it's cold.
Because it's cold.
It's so cold.
So I explained to him, I said, there's many shades to brown, you know?
Oh my god.
Oh,
Okay.
this
This is weird.
many shades of brown and there's many crazy people too. Many
In
different
Camden
kinds of
Town.
crazy.
This is Camden Town. Let's
Uh-oh.
just
Keep the camera on so we can see where he is.
let's not talk about race. Let's talk about your music. It's changed over the years, and there's a lot more like African influences.
You think so?
No? Or
Yeah.
Jamaican?
I think
It's a mixture.
It's
for
a
sure.
mixture, but I think it has always been there.
That's
because
true.
on the first record, when you listen to "Help Is Coming" and "Life Is Real," you know,
But they are more defined right now. Like you can straight away you can say
because I'm a woman now, and
Yeah.
before I was a girl. I think it's with music, when you're a singer, it's like we're like a wine, you know.
I mean, your
You get better with
voice,
the age
your
and
voice is so much more powerful,
matured.
more powerful. When I had not heard you for a long time, and then I heard you sing, it was amazing. But even with just the influences, you know, like Mami Wata.
Yeah.
So is that Tahiti? That's
me.
Tahiti, okay.
But it's Tahiti, but it's not just Tahiti.
But
I mean,
there's some-
obviously it's Nigeria because to me, you know, Yemoja, for me, Mami Water and all this, it came because, you know, because of my surf addiction, spending so much time in the water. But it came to me because I feel so grateful to the ocean, because that is a place where I did a lot of healing, and then I felt so grateful that I felt like, you know what, I'm going to dedicate my record to it. And it's not just the ocean. To me, the ocean is feminine, you know. And when I refer to the ocean, when I have conversations with the ocean, when I'm in the water and all this, I feel like I'm in my mom's womb, you know. It's like the mother's womb
Of your happy place.
Yes, we need water,
And water needs
and water needs us. That's beautiful.
That's like
I need water, and water needs me. And here is Amy again.
Here's it. Oh my God, that's a lot of Amy.
Again, yeah.
That is a lot of Amy.
The
I missed that. That would have been such a good one.
Yeah. We can do it again, no problem. And maybe is one slice enough?
Well, for whom? For both of us?
One slice for both of us. Oh man.
Charging for both slices? Yeah, nice.
They're bigger than New York slices.
So pizza.
Well, we just had a conversation like for half an hour, and my cousin realized that she wasn't recording.
it was a private conversation. It was intentional.
This is so delicious.
Mm.
And look, they even have a dessert place only for desserts.
It's strangely difficult to find a coffee shop in St. Pancras. So I finally found my coffee in London Bridge. It's not the nicest place. It's a very busy area, you know, people rushing to work, tourists and stuff like that. But it's a place. I used to work around here in Moorgate, so I know it quite well. I don't love it, but they have coffee. I keep going on about the coffee a lot, but that's the vibe of London to me. You always on the go. And coffee obviously is supposed to help you go. That's what I don't love about London. You know, it's a very busy city. It's kind of stressful, very stressful, if you let it. But I'm so happy that I was able to see my cousin. We had not seen each other for a very long time. She now lives in Tahiti, which is so far away. It's like a 22.5-hour flight from London. So we haven't seen each other for ages. The last time we saw each other was when the borders opened during the pandemic. I went to Portugal with the kids to spend time with her. So it was so beautiful to see her after years. You know, there are a few people in your life, or in my life, I don't know about your life, that you may not see for a very long time, but then when you see each other, it's like you saw each other just yesterday, but then again you still have to catch up because you've not seen each other for such a long time. So last night we were up until 4:30, which was obviously going to happen, just talking. She is such a beautiful soul, and just having seen her, seeing her was so refreshing. I'm so happy I was able to make it. I do have a lot of things to do, so I really need to get back and get myself, get to work really. But in the meantime, I'm just going to have my blueberry muffin, which is not the best choice, dietary choice, I know. And my coffee. Let's not forget the coffee that I've searched the whole London for. Why is it so difficult to find a coffee shop in St. Pancras? It's like such a destination. So the one that I found was finally, it was at the train station. It was so busy, the announcements going off all the time. I can't deal with it tonight. Not today. Today it's a day, Monika. When you work for yourself, your days they just kind of melt into one. Sometimes you don't know what day it is unless you have another reference. So it's a day. And where was I? Yes, I was telling you why I really could not bear with the noise of St. Pancras. I had to find another place. This one is super noisy as well. It's a busy place. People are going to work, tourists are here. London is, I wouldn't say, London is noisy on the inside. Like when I'm in London, I'm noisy on the inside unless I have to be conscious not to be noisy on the inside. When you go to Accra, for instance, Accra is so loud on the outside, but there's a lot more peace people have, I feel. I know. It's a strange thing. It's a difficult thing to explain. Another thing I was trying to talk to Aya about yesterday was the whole concept of being mixed race. So Aya is German Nigerian. Our fathers are brothers, like second brothers, I think, if I remember well. The point is, she is German Nigerian, so she's obviously mixed race as well. I tried to have this conversation when we were walking around Camden Town, but then I was like, this is not what I want to talk about. I just want to catch up, so I didn't really focus on it. I don't have much to give you, but I hope maybe one day she's going to come on the channel and talk about it if we have an opportunity. I would love to talk to her because she's well traveled. She lived in so many different places. She was born in Germany. Obviously she's been to Nigeria. She lives in Tahiti now. She lived in Portugal for some time. She lived in Brooklyn, New York. So she knows America very well as well. She lived in Paris for the longest time. That's where she became really famous. So I would love to have her come on the channel and give her perspective on what it means to her to be mixed race, having had so much exposure all over the world. So that's what I would love to do. I'm not sure if she's going to come, if there's going to be an opportunity, but if there is, I will try to make it happen. It would be lovely to have this conversation with her. But yesterday, I just wanted to catch up with her. And it was lovely. And I'm so happy that we did. Let me tell you one last thing. So you may have seen me carrying all these flowers. These are not from an admirer or anything like that. They belong to her. I adopted them because she's back on the road. She's back on the road on the way to Paris today, already on the go. So it's difficult to carry all the beautiful gifts that people brought, and she did not want to neglect them. So she asked me to take care of them, which I am going to do. And that's it really. So I just wanted to address the flower situation. That is so sweet. The love she got in London was nice to see. I hope she's going to come back soon. They've already been without water for one day, I think, or just about that. But now that they have it, let's hope they will be okay for a little longer. And they'll only get stronger. I have a meeting in a minute. I need to be ready. Not in a minute, to be honest, but soon. I have a meeting with my clients. It is the same day. The Fitz Village story is the subject of the meeting. My skin is not great. I barely slept for like 2 nights. So I'm going to record it and maybe show you a little bit of it if I'm allowed. I'm going to, of course, ask my clients if they are happy for me to share. Let me tell you about the book. It's a genealogy project. It is very interesting. It's about the Barbadian or Bajan village, Fitz village. It's now a tourist destination. Before, it used to be a slave plantation a long time ago, and it has gone through so many different stages. In terms of, how the people there survived, how they made money. It's a wonderful story. I cannot believe this. I have to log into everything. Good evening.
Good evening. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can. How do you feel about the map? Is it now in the right place?
Yes.
Yep. Yeah.
Okay, good.
Perfect.
Okay, good. I think it's nice. I like it.
I love it, actually.
Great.
That's what we've been looking for, Monika. That's what
Fantastic.
we had in mind, but you actually brought it out and created it. That's fantastic.
Oh, I'm so happy that you're happy. As long as you're happy, I'm happy. And we'll move these things around. We'll bring the names down to the bottom, and then move things, up a little bit and all that. So it's gonna be perfect. I love it. It's beautiful. Verdiana did a great job.
Yes, you certainly did.
Yep.
She did. I love it. And there's even a little star here.
Yes,
yes. Like a little detail.
Yeah, and it's right in the right spot. So
it's in the right spot.
Bye.